Coach, first opened back in 2017. There's a look at the gleaming new Mercedes. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. One up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Watching that body, body.
Rudolph on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Fighting him off. And he was hit as he threw it there.
How is that impossible?
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Oh, that should be wrong.
An incomplete pass on 1st down.
Oh, I just changed around.
2nd and 10.
Damn it, my bad.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Out of the gun, Rudolph. He's got Adams on the hook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yep, let's go.
It's on the ground.
Why'd you throw the whistle? It's a touchdown.
Opening drive fumble and the 4 miscues that they had last week. 4 turnovers, Charles. So this is a bad trend.
And Brandon, you and I both know that they didn't just ignore what happened last week. They focused on it, tried to get better. And when it happens here again in this game, the head coach is going to see that as a direct reflection on his message to the team, and it's not sinking in.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, tried to start it out with a bang, but it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
We should have it now.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, express, express! Gun! Gotta go!
Throwing again. Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, Tuesday! Look out!
From the gun, it's Ryan. High throw, but he makes the catch. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Freeman.
That stupid ass play.
And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense.
What did he pass him?
Packers. Will Fuller, his
These
5th
fucking
touchdown
bums
now
scored.
on the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Well, the defense did their job, and then, boom, a one-play drive. The offense does their job pretty well, too.
Is that called rewarding them and thanking them for what they did? They went right out and put points on the board. Thank you so much for getting us the football.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Is that legendary? Or?
That's fielded in the end
Nah,
zone.
it's in, actually.
And the decision to come out is going to cost
Yeah, it's
him
no
5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible.
It's caught inside the 25. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Right! Gun!
Now it's Ryan.
Dude, it's the
He
wrong
rifles
damn guy.
one
I'm
that's
already messing up.
intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Now a handoff left and right. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Hurry up, here we go.
Now they try the right side here. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Crosby puts it through, and the lead moves to 10.
I'm going to take him serious at all.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And last time, 1-play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Jake Ryan in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
Hey, gun. Let's go.
On 2nd down, Ryan. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And this is caught at the 20. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 65 yards.
So only 10 nothing right now. I'll probably get up 60 to 10.
All of a sudden, they've got a first down in the red zone. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Tackled at the 5. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
21. Everyone's got 4 down. Hey, let's go. Let's go.
They get it to him running left. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. Well, that turned out how they wanted. Run the toss play to the left side, go for that pylon, get in there.
And just being able to understand where the pylon was and sneak it in there, well done, well executed.
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Here's Bosher to kick it away. no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Rudolph off play action. Flush to his right. And fires one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Touchdown, Falcons! Julio Jones.
14 and 10.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts.
He's not getting more than 10.
Because once he took off,
That's Madden's getting something.
that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Rudolph. Escapes the sack. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll... Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Had the damn sack.
Out across midfield down to the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Vic Beasley able to make the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Rudolph now to throw. Going for the deep ball.
Thank you.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant.
Oh, it's tight.
That's the 25.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. He kept doing it over and over. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Let's go. Gun. 11. Gun. 5, 20.
After the interception, here's Ryan. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Yep.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Get up!
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this will be caught at the 30. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 44 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Gun. Right.
From the shotgun, Ryan.
Where's the pass?
Incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
17-10.
And Bryant's kick is good. And that moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
Should have been a touchdown. Yeah, I don't want to. It's 4th and 7, but on 3rd and 7, he took my guy's jersey off pretty much. Left it at home.
The Packers
be up
offense now,
24
they
to
get
10 by
ready
the
to
half.
head back on the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit!
Now the handoff working right. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
That's what I'm calling the timeout. I'm busting your ass.
Timeout defensively by the Falcons.
I'm going to take all this ass.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Rudolph throwing on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tech McKinley coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he's able to get up here to the 26. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations.
I don't know where it's just hurrying on one other
Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking. And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is caught at the 20. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 52 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Question.
Now the pitch to Freeman. He will push his way down to about the 14. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. Caught on the right side by Jones.
No, I'll do it in a
gain
second.
that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help the team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
12. Hey, express.
Better not be in cover 3, boy.
Gun.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Right. Hey, Tuesday.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Here's Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones.
Doing the same plays on offense and defense. Wasting my time asking to play.
In the final seconds of the first
That's
half,
why I'm only playing this people like him.
Bryant's extra point up and good, and the lead now up to 14.
No, people like playing against people like this, dude. Like more than half the league plays like this.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
Like out of 32 people, probably 28 play like this guy plays.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Oh no, this isn't the money league. Money league, they would have had none of this stuff.
Field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He's going to look deep down the field. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Told you, bro. Okay. 1 second.
Hey, express! 21! Go!
I'm trying to score again real quick.
Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Throwing deep here for Cole.
I had it.
And
Oh my
that
goodness,
is
I dropped the damn pass,
incomplete.
man.
So we are at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone.
PTA stays glitch.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Yeah,
on first down, Ryan. He's going to try and go deep again. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ice Cube.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Oh, well.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
The Falcons on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
21.
You're about to get smoked on that back end.
Now Ryan.
Oh, let that ball go, man.
What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away this timing.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And they will set up shop.
He thought he had someone open downfield. Nah, I'm standing right there waiting.
Another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. he's just locked in a really bad way.
Swings it out to the flat for Freeman.
Yo, his ankles are
Excellent way
bad.
to start the drive there. 18 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now it's Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Operating from the gun. Ryan, he's going to walk one deep left side here. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
12.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan.
No, don't do, son.
Oh,
no, defensive dude.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Brandon, these quarterbacks have their
I
hands
didn't
full
let
all
it stand
afternoon
still. Should've scored twice
long. They
already.
finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get 2 hands on the football and pick it off.
I said, I can't believe I let him score. I mean, not score. Nah, I mean, I didn't let him score. I threw an interception. I should have scored. Yeah, I should have scored twice already. And messing up.
18 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 Gone!
Now Rudolph on 1st down. And now
Dumbass.
here's another interception.
Another interception.
Come on, Ishmael. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch.
I mean, they're trying to make it as realistic as possible.
Can't believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
How do you pick that off?
Be intercepted a 3rd time.
Shit.
Picked up by Jack.
So how do you hold?
And the return stops
What do you mean?
at the 39-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense
Oh,
and
all right.
say,
So holding,
maybe we should look at the
it's
defense
pretty
and
much
just give them a
animated
whole
base.
lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So if you hold, it's because
Looking to throw. He's going to leave this
of the
first
angle that you're in
down.
and what they're doing.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Yep. No, you can't get to me in the field.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. Flushed out right.
It's
Going
wide
deep
open.
for Benjamin.
You caught it? Oh, you dropped it.
Long attempt
Nice.
falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's
You
that?
guys
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Back to throw, Rudolph. He finds his target, Fuller.
That's
Now he's
bullshit.
going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he loses
Get the ball.
a second time.
I didn't get it.
But it
Damn.
looked like a Packer. Yeah, Packer was able to get
How's
this
the fumble? I
back,
didn't get
and
it.
they'll indeed keep
All
possession.
his bums and
Wow, that ball
Almost
gets
in the
knocked
red zone.
free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks them up.
And avoids the turnover. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Rudolph looking to throw it. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Detroit!
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves.
And my goodness, another interception. It's Desmond Trufant. And it will stop shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. It's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
There we go. Hey, got.
To throw again. Ryan. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
Gun! Hey, express! Go!
Now Ryan back into his end zone. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they get the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
Play action. It's Rudolph. Rolling to his right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Rudolph on 3rd down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that one incomplete. Had some position, but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. And they are going for it. It's Rudolph. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Rudolph, he's going to air one out. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Well, the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. Coverage.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Vic Beasley
wasting my time.
in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? It doesn't really matter. Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Here's Rudolph, eluding the pressure right. And the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Vic Beasley in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is fielded inside the 5. Back now in Atlanta. As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th.
Got it. Oh no, that's the damn wrong button. Give me a second. I did a Martin mission.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Okay.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan.
Throw that.
Pressure, and down he goes. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Know where to go with the football. That led to the sack.
11.
On second down, Ryan. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they
Terrible
need.
last passes now.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
17.
Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Rudolph throwing on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Vic Beasley.
I didn't realize he was the fielder. Just
get
it within one score. Something similar.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is
I messed it up. Still got it. Yeah, I'm inside now.
It's Desmond Trufant.
Got another interception.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And yes, folks, that is his 5th interception, a new NFL record.
And that's absolutely phenomenal. I just have to flat out applaud him. What a great effort in this game. But let's face it, when you look back at the numbers of guys who had 4 in the past, you'll find the names of some of the greats And some guys who just had a fantastic game.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's Ryan.
He's wide open.
Can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. 3rd and long. It's Ryan. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Masshavoc.
Pick 6 for him.
And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Yeah. 24 to 7.
Don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
I was doing my math on
Down
that.
the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now. As
The
this
thing is, he's going to say good game after. But for what?
That's fielded in the end zone.
This game wasn't enjoyable. You suck. Damn, I just had to kick off the turn for touchdown and ran out of bounds on accident. This game, man. Fucking
Atlanta
lame.
now coming out on the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously,
Shit,
the
I'm playing
4-minute
GTA
offense
and whipping his
applies
ass
here.
at the
How
same
do they run
time.
that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Second and 10 now. Ryan caught on the right side by Jones. And able to get
Somehow jamming Julio Jones every play.
Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Man open, that's
Stand bounds.
That goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Now Ryan on first down.
I'm not doing another interception. I don't know that.
It's intercepted.
Fucking
And
tight.
it's Clinton Dix with a pick. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure whatever the reason is. He better figure it out.
What the heck happened,
A
people?
spectacular one-handed grab there. They give him a gain of 38.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball...
The Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack down and
What this quarterback's at?
And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field.
Yeah.
Check on his status.
I think I dislocated his shoulder.
A first throw now for the backup Roethlisberger. Under pressure again, and down he goes
He has
again.
Rudolph. This is like season 3.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their
Thank you,
backup
Freddie.
quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose
Aaron
another
Rodgers.
one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That old
Not sure what his first game was.
flushed out right. And he took the
He has
contact as he was
28.
throwing it. And the ball drops it's incomplete.
Not only was the call
Fourth and
spot
20,
on,
my bad.
how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely
There's
locked
no way
up
I'm beating
tight.
by one
He
damn
was trying
score.
to force it
I'm
in
not
there on
scoring
third
that.
down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And here now come the Falcons. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky.
It got his man complete. And he finally is
I keep stepping out of bounds when I have a touchdown.
inside the
That's not
20-yard
good, man.
line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. Throw right side caught by Ridley. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
How am I blocking?
Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan.
Oh, on head.
That is
Damn it.
incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D
One
comes up
fourth
with
down,
a big
they get on the
stop.
15.
He'll have a tough time living that one down.
His
It's one
ball.
thing, Charles, to
So
drop a
upsetting,
pass. It's
but
quite
this
another to
game's
drop
over.
it on fourth
That's
down.
another
And
sack.
so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen
Yep, that was
Throw
sack.
away. He's taken down.
this offensive line flat out cannot
Second and
handle this
17,
pass rush. We've seen it
another sack.
demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
He's back to throw. Caught on the right side.
Damn, I had
by
the pick and I didn't hold on
And
to it.
he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the
What's going on over there? I see somebody
35-yard
killing
line.
me.
A very solid gain of 27. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And it's caught
He was
inside
out
the
of bounds already. I
35.
need a touch.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep. And
Pass it
this
to him,
would
son.
have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They keep the game
two timeouts
alive,
after 29 seconds. They call a timeout. Gonna have like 19 seconds to get icy.
Throwing now is Roethlisberger.
And that's Roethlisberger to back up.
Get a throw away. He's taken down. And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Roethlisberger, he's going to let it fly. And it'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Thank you.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Oh, we could vote whoever you need to.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And now here is another interception. And it's Clinton-Dix with a pick.
I know big money killed you, so
His guys will get the football back. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen?
He said that.
Yeah. Well, it's a good game, but